Right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start out by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders of great millstone, the men that told me this truth. And peace and salutations to you fellow laborers pushing this word out in all truth and all sincerity across the four corners of the earth. All right, so as you see on the lady, she's holding a sign, and it reads, it says, "I need to work, I want to work." And this is what a lot of Americans today are facing, the reality of not being able to work. For the first time, you got people claiming unemployment. And this is just, the beginning stages, man. This is the beginning stages of the downfall of America, okay? You're going to see that things are going to get worse and worse as days go by. All right, and hey, man, what that devil Bill Gates said, he basically broke it down. He said, "Listen, what the first lockdown didn't do, all right, or didn't accomplish, this time around, the second lockdown is going to do its purpose, all right." And what they want to do, they want to get rid of the middle class. They want to do away with the whole middle class, okay. All right, and it's going to be to the point where they eventually want you to depend on this system. All right, those that are, they're without a job right now. What they're doing, they're basically depending on Esau for his assistance, whether it's food stamps, whether it's a stimulus check. All right. Unemployment, whatever it is, this devil gonna want you to, depend on this system, okay? And it's gonna get to the point where most of us are not gonna be able to work, all right? Especially for those that are not willing to take, that vaccine, all right? What you think is gonna happen? That's the first thing they're gonna do. They're gonna tell you that, listen, you can't work. You can no longer work. You can no longer collect such and such. All right, because you have to prove that you got your shots. That's how bad this thing is gonna get. Even right now, you got certain airlines. In order for you to travel, you have to show some type of documentation that you got tested or you got the V, either one way or another. They showing you that's the plans of the wicked elites, how they wants to really lock this shit down and really, have it where you have to apply by their rules. If you don't, then most likely, they're gonna take away certain liberties that these people have in this society. All right, and we see that that's what's going on, man. All these businesses, all these stores, these mom and pop stores. Okay, if whatever happened with a lot of these businesses, they wasn't able to come back after that first lockdown. A lot of businesses, after the 6 months was over, they didn't return. They didn't, or they was able to at least was able to make a little ends meet, in order, to pay their rent and things like that. But like I said, this devil, whatever the first lockdown couldn't accomplish, second lockdown is going to do its purpose. It's going to be that headshot. All right, to basically take take down the middle class, But anyway, let me read this article. It says unemployment claims jump for second week as pandemic rages. New claims for unemployment benefits jumped last week for the second week in a row, signaling ongoing weakness in the job market as coronavirus infections continue to soar. The Labor Department reported 778,000 people applied for state benefits in the week ending Saturday, and an increase of 30,000 from the previous week. Another 311,000 people applied for jobless benefits under an emergency federal program for gig workers and the self-employed, who typically are not eligible for unemployment. That number was down slightly from the previous week. The number of weekly claims have fallen sharply since the spring when the pandemic first took hold in the U.S., but they have remained stubbornly high by historical standards. And it says by historical standards, man. Okay? Meaning that more and more people are losing jobs, man, day by day, As long as this C-19 pandemic is going on, all right, you're going to see that more and more people are going to be without jobs. All right? And it says the uptick in state claims during the last 2 weeks suggests an increase in layoffs as businesses confront the rising tide of new infections. That's why they want to race for this vaccine, man, because, that's what's going to deceive many to believe that things are going to get back to normal. Once they issue out this vaccine and they have it where it's presented to you, okay? That's what's going to have a lot of people want to go take it, all right? Because they feel like, they can't, these people have lack of faith anyway. They don't believe in a higher power. They don't believe that the Lord is going to take care of you, take care of us, all right? But that's the mindset of Jake, especially Jake, Jake just, at the end of the day, Jake just lacks faith, and they wanna basically hold on to the certain goods and goodies that Esau brings, gives to our people. They want to hold on to it, man. All right, and they'll do whatever it takes, man. All right, it says let me jump down. It says that program, it says, as the pandemic drags on, a growing number of jobless workers have exhausted their traditional unemployment benefits and switched to an emergency program that provides an additional 13 weeks of help. That program, as well as the help for gig workers and the self-employed, are set to expire in late December. Unless Congress acts to extend the aid, more than 13 million Americans can lose an essential economic lifeline shortly after Christmas, man. And hey, man, of course it's gonna be a day where they're not gonna keep extending it. They're not gonna keep extending the unemployment, because for one, their plan is to do away with the whole system, the whole dollar, the U.S. dollar. They want to turn everything into digital currency. So you people that are dependent on unemployment, and that the government extends it for another couple more weeks or another couple months. Don't that's the whole point of it. That's how Esau wants you to depend on his system, man. But it's gonna be to the point where hey, everything is gonna dry up very soon. All right, you thinking that you're gonna keep collecting your unemployment, your stimulus checks. All right, it's gonna be a day when everything is gonna come to a halt. All right, especially when the stock market crash. All right. So let me get a scripture. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, and I'm gonna start at verse 3. It says, "In the day," matter of fact, I'm gonna just start at verse 1. It says, "Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not." Right, this is the time we're supposed to seek the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. All right, in the time where you're in your youth, you're young, you're not up in age, you're old. You know what I'm saying? Because when you think about it, when you up in age, man, you're already set in your ways, man. But the Lord is looking for the ones that are young, able-bodied. All right, don't try to come to serve the Lord when you done did all this wickedness, and now you at your last stages in life, and then now you want to serve the Lord, man. No, it says, remember now the the Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, man. The evil days, the evil days is coming, man. All right, when things are really, really gonna get bad out here, man. For you people that depend on the system, depend on this government, you know, you ain't got no jobs, it's gonna get hard out here, man. And this is where you're gonna have to rely and put your faith and trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, it says, nor the years draw nigh when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. Yeah, you already stuck in your ways, you up in age. You think you know every damn thing, all right? A lot of you old niggas, man, especially, you think you know everything, all right? You come from that era, you know what I'm saying, where you seen, racism at, really during the time of the, the Jim Crow era, things like that. You're supposed to know better, man. You're supposed to know that the so-called white man is your enemy, all right? But here it is, you got younger brothers as myself, telling you what it is, man. Telling you older Jakes what it is, man. And it's supposed to be the other way around. You supposed to be telling the youth, you know what I'm saying? Because you've been there, done that, through experience. You're supposed to put the youth onto game, man. But a lot of you old niggas, man, you stuck in your ways, man. That's why the Lord's gonna destroy you niggas, man. All right. It tells you that the new wine, you can't put new wine into old bottles, man. A lot of you old niggas, man, you stuck in your ways, man. All right. And it says, while the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, man, all right? And that's all in comparison to the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, all right, of the scriptures, man, okay? Because soon this word is not going to be available unto you, man, okay? This word of the words that we speak, all right, which is not our words, but is the words of the Heavenly Father through His Son. All right, soon it's gonna be darkened, man. It's not gonna be that beacon of light of the scriptures as far as this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures. It's not gonna be be here forever. As far as now is the time where you gotta seek the Lord. Now is the time you gotta get it while you can. All right, because it's gonna be hidden. So it says, while the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, all right? And the keepers of the house, all right, the house being America, okay? And who's the one that's, the rulers, the ruling class of the house of Babylon the Great, which is the house of America? It's talking about these elites, man. All right, the central bankers. Okay, because right now they trembling, man, thinking how they gonna set up their new world order. How, they're gonna really, try to lock this thing down, man. But they seeing they can't do it because the prophecies are coming to pass. The prophecies, the men of the Lord, they're out here, man. All right, and they're nervous, man. They're scared, man. They're scared, man, because they know they have but a short time, man. That's why they got Operation Warp Speed. All right, they trying to get this thing, fast and trying to establish their new world order, but then they're just not going to be able to accomplish it, man. As far as they're not going to be able to, lock it down the way they really think that they're going to do it, man. The Lord's going to have them where they're going to, they're gonna set it up, but then it's not gonna go as they thought it was gonna go. They're not gonna execute it the way they want to. All right, like it tells in the book of Job. All right, when they shall fill their belly, all right, then guess what? The Lord's gonna put that monkey wrench in their plans, man. It's gonna come down with that the missiles, all right? The missiles to basically destroy their whole plans of a new world order, of Esau ruling, all right? Because the scripture says that it's inward thought and that his houses shall continue forever, man, all right? So it says, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened, right? And when it says the grinders cease, man, it's talking about these jobs, man. All right, they're not gonna have no jobs in this society. All right, the future of America is dark, man. Okay, it's not bright. It's not where America is gonna someday get back to normal. Someday be able to bounce back. No, this is the downhill of America, of this society, man. Okay, so America's future is dark, all right, and it will never be like the heydays of the 40s and the 50s, all right. Those days are over. And it says, and the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. Now, we know that, soon it's going to be to the point where, a lot of you people, majority of the people are not going to be working, man. You ain't going to be able to, it's no longer useful for you to set your alarm to go to work, because there ain't going to be no jobs for you to go to, man. A lot of these jobs, man, you see they're closing down. A lot of these businesses, they're going out of business. They're filing for bankruptcy, and it's beautiful through the spirit, man. Okay, because this is it. This is the end. All right, a lot of these stores are boarded up. All right, so they're this place is done, man. This place is on its way out. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 19, and I'm gonna start at verse 14. It says, "The Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, have mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit. Neither shall there be any work for Egypt." Now, Egypt, all right, the modern day Egypt is America. All right, this place is known as spiritually Egypt and spiritually Sodom. All right, when you read the book of Revelation, the 11th chapter, all right, and it shows you that this place is spiritually Egypt, because here in America, the Israelites are in bondage. All right, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, you're the Israelites according to the Holy Bible, and you're in bondage. Okay, you're in captivity. All right, and when you look at the U.S. dollar bill, on the back of it, what you got? The all seeing eye on top of the pyramid. All right, which shows you that this place is spiritually Egypt. All right, so it says, neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or tail, branch or rush may do. All right, so there ain't gonna be no jobs here in this society, man. No matter if you're, no matter what type of trade you have. All right, you're not going to have to, you're not gonna be working, man. The Lord is beautiful, man. He's just setting this thing all up. Setting this thing all up, man. To see who's going to rely on the Lord. Who's going to trust in the Lord. Or you're going to trust in this economy, in this system. All right, this new world order. And it says, in that day shall Egypt, all right, spiritually Egypt, which is America, be like unto women. And it shall be afraid and fear, because of the shaking of the hand of the Lord of hosts, which he shaketh over it. All right. So, America is going to be compared unto a woman. What's the characteristics of a woman? All right, a woman is always scared, always worried, and these that's how these people are gonna be out here, man. All right, a woman always wants someone to protect them. You know what I'm saying? They always looking for a man to protect them, even though they act like, especially these fucking women today. They may think that they don't need a man to protect them. All right, but when you see the spirit of a woman needs protection. All right, that's how these people are gonna be in that day, like liking onto women. All right, they're gonna be scared, out of their mind, man. They're gonna try to look for some type of protection. These people, but they're not gonna find it, man. They're gonna because these people they trust in oppression, man. All right, especially you Israelites, man. You trust in oppression. You trust in Egypt. You trust in the so-called white man. Okay, like I said, they look not onto the Holy One of Israel, man. You see, so these people they're through, man. They're done here in this society as a whole. And hey, soon you're gonna see, man. All right, the Lord's gonna put it on these Edomites, all right, to really cause wreck and cause havoc in this society, man. Because along with this unemployment, I believe that they're gonna do certain things in order for you to keep receiving unemployment, which is to ultimately take this vaccine. All right, take the vaccine or get unemployment, and we see that that's happening through the spirit. They they had an article which brothers shared in the chat. Vax the blacks, which we know the main target are you Israelites, man. All right, that's what Esau wants to do. He wants to target Jake, okay. And a part of Vax, or let me say being you Israelites, or the minority of the people of this society, which we're not the minority, we're the majority, really. What they want to do is you're going to be the number one target when Esau really pushes this thing, okay. And upon pushing the V upon our people, they're gonna do things where they're gonna take away, certain things from you. Take away welfare, Section 8, food stamps, WIC, everything that Jake relies on, and Esau knows that. Esau knows that it's things that we need in the society, all right, and they're gonna use it against you. They're gonna use their tactics. They're gonna snare you. They're gonna snare a lot of our people into believing that this V is for your betterment, but it's also it's gonna destroy you, okay. But we see that that's what they're gonna do. All right, a part of still want to get these unemployment checks, these stimulus checks. I believe through the spirit, that's what they're gonna do. All right, so with that, I'm gonna end it there. All right, Lord willing, I pray that this lesson was edifying to the hopeful elect. All praises due to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakakadash. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom.